Hey guys, welcome back. It's your favourite lore YouTuber, Installation00 here, back again with another episode of The Cartographer. I'm here to introduce my guests. We have Dashie Jinx. Dashie, do you want to say hello?
Hello.
And this guy called HiddenXperia. Hidden, do you want to say hello?
Hey guys, how you doing?
And welcome to Uprising. I can't do that anymore.
I can't wait to see the premiere of that and like you
Oh, it's
just
rather
see, like, in the
surreal.
chat and be, what the fuck? Like people are gonna be losing their shit.
Oh, the intro to this
yeah.
this level is so comfy. I know it's
It
really
is.
not comfy, like canonically, but it's comfy.
Yeah. Memories.
So many. So, dude, this is the one mission in Halo 2 back in the day that I used to replay more than any. I don't know why, but like something about this mission just really had me. I love it so much.
The intro music reminds me of like Fable. Like for the mission.
Kinda, I can see the similarity actually. The skybox for this really, really reminds me of Resident Evil 4.
Mm.
Oh, I've not played that for a long time.
It reminds you of the skybox when you first get to the village. It's like
Yeah, the music playing is heavy played, isn't it? That's the one that plays on like the original main menu on Halo 2.
Yeah. In the original menu suite, which is still the comfiest menu suite of all time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. The Halo 2 sort of like monk theme is like the best Halo rendition, I think.
Yeah, it's my favourite for sure. Oh, you missed the elite. The brutes.
Oh yeah, the elite that talks. Yeah.
I think I stepped on his body and picked up his. I literally stepped on his body. I was like, "Ooh, sword!"
This
Just ran past him.
This elite used to confuse me so much back in the day because like I wasn't sure if he was meant to be alive and like dying and speaking, or if it was like another elite that I just couldn't find that was speaking.
Yeah, like the sound doesn't sound like it's coming from him, but his jaw like moves.
That did not go well. Yeah, the jaw doesn't move. The jaw's not animated for some reason. They must have like oh, hang on, where did he go?
He's despawned, is he?
Oh, poor guy.
You may have hit loads on already.
Don't worry, his friend is here. His other dead friends are here.
Yeah, all 18 of them.
Yeah. Oh god, there's loads of them. I never noticed these guys. There's more over here. Dude, this is the best bit about Halo 2, more so than anything. Being able to just go wherever the hell you want.
Yeah, exactly. That's what me and Dashie was saying when we were playing through Delta Halo and got outside. We literally like circled the entire lake that the temple's like in.
Yeah.
And it's just that's something that's so missing from like the more sort of recent games with all the kill boundaries and like soft barriers and it's just being able to just get out of the level and have a look around, especially like. The Spectra is really good for that, wasn't it? You could just boost the Spectra and get out.
had like infinite friction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
do miss that.
the trees up there, like the beginning. If you look up, you can sort of see like those the volumetric lighting coming through the trees. It's really cool.
They definitely did better with the anniversary version of Halo 2 than they did with Halo CE.
By such a long shot. Like, I don't like hate CE Anniversary. It's like visually very, very attractive, but it just isn't the same. Whereas like H2A for the most part keeps the same atmosphere and vibe as this elite. What a guy. A zealot. So much for a stealthy advance. Yeah, dude, the graphics in H2A are so good. I still prefer classic Halo 2. Just that's a good impression. I'm pretty sure as well if you hang around, they pay respects to the elites, to the dead elites.
Do they?
Yeah. Like they get on their knees and say something. If you just stand near them, this zealot's over a body. Oh, he's just yawning. That's not very respectful.
Yes. He died boringly.
Can we go to the next mission now?
Yeah, he's just vibing.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is one of those missions I tend to skip a lot because the only time I really play Halo 2 is like the last time I played it apart from this was to do a legendary run. So I tend to like skip this mission as like much as possible, which is like a big skip. Oh, I've been knocked off the edge by a boot. Okay.
Right, is it me or do the inside of the drop pods in Halo 2, the elite drop pods, remind you of the inside of Conkers? I always used to think that as a kid. They look really silky and like the inside of Conkers.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It looks almost like like it would actually genuinely be comfortable to go to sleep in.
Yeah, like a coffin almost, like a casket.
That's the armored casket that the Great Khan was talking about.
Yeah. The elite armor in the anniversary graphics is fantastic.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's my favorite rendition, or my second favorite rendition of the elite armor, apart from that model I showed you that Absiv did.
Oh yeah.
Of the Halo 2 Elite, but like super HD.
Oh,
like, you can see the
yeah.
texture of his gums.
Yeah, dude.
like,
Abby is
Absiv
insane.
I don't know how you pronounce his name, but I would say Absiv. But
Absinthe.
yeah, it works. All the letters are there.
I remember doing a most detailed breakdown on the Elite's combat harness, and it was definitely one of the more interesting ones I've looked at in regards to most detailed. Just because there's not a huge amount of lore on it.
Yeah, still quite ambiguous.
But a lot can be inferred from sort of what the Covenant use for like their armor systems, or their armor cladding on the ships, and the pinch fusion reactors that they use for powering stuff.
Yeah, you can kind of infer a lot of it.
Yeah.
Something cool that I actually didn't notice until recently. I always loved this part of their armor, that on the forearms, that like it's almost like a gel bank or something. There's like a yeah, that's the shields. Like when the shields have gone down, those things are empty.
Oh,
Yeah.
for real? Woman.
The glowing bits on there. Yeah.
Let's have a look. I'll shoot the zealot. I won't kill him, but or at least they used to. I don't know if they're doing
They done an anniversary, it seems.
Yeah, they have. They've gone dull.
Yeah, that's so cool. I didn't know that until recently.
And then when the shields come back, which they will in a second, I'm sure. There we go.
That's so cool. I love that so much.
I never knew that.
And that's the thing.
Also, like-
Anniversary does miss that. It kind of has them, but like they don't.
They're more.
Oh
like
no,
chrome,
they
aren't
do turn off. They do turn off.
Do they?
Yeah. On the underside of the forearms. Wait for it.
I feel sorry. I'm just gold elite. I'm just kicking the shit out of them right now.
Yeah,
So
they actually do. That's
really
cool.
I never noticed that. That's really awesome. I also recently found out that the lights on Spartan armor is the shield generators. I didn't know that. I think it was you who told me that, 00.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either. Wait, so do they turn off then when your shields go down?
Yeah,
That's why they flash.
In Halo 3, when your shields are damaged, the lights that are on the pectoral plates and on the tops of the shoulders will flicker because the shields are down. Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I just thought it was like some RGB setup that they'd set up, like, just to make it look like futuristic and stuff. But I didn't realize it had like actual practical use.
This brute is eating his own collar.
Oh, lovely. Good old snap neck.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the brute harnesses in Halo 2.
Yeah.
Halo 2's brutes still stay winning.
Yeah, Halo 2 Anniversary brutes are like my favorite
Yeah.
rendition.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
same.
get shit for
I
this.
really hope that they cause obviously I know the brutes we've seen in like the Infinite gameplay were before they had like fur and everything, didn't they?
Yeah.
And I'm really hoping they take some sort of like art direction from this and make them as grizzled and hairy as these guys are.
I mean, people always say that Halo 2's brutes were just like pure fur and that's why they can't do them again, because obviously hair's expensive, but like they're actually not. There's actually not as much fur on them as you'd think when you look at them. Like this guy here, he's got chest fur and leg fur and a bit on his head, and that's it. Like his arms are, for the most part, there's a bit on his forearms, but for the most part, they're empty.
He's got like fair underpants on, like
Yeah.
Hairy shorts.
yeah, hairy shirts. He's like the Hulk.
I love the harness though, like the grenadier belt, the bandolier. That's what it's called. That's so cool.
Oh, I just got the cowardly grunt achievement.
What's that for?
There's like a cowardly grunt when you go in, like when you come out the first chasm, and go into that room where you sort of drop down and fight a bunch of jackals and brutes. There's like one grunt behind you, just crying like a little bitch. But I can put him out of his misery.
Dude,
Sorry,
these like foreigner detailings in the wall. I know they're like the same ones from Silent Cartographer, but they're still so cool. I love that like ornate detailing.
Yeah,
I believe they come
makes
from
it,
concept art too.
Yeah, it just makes it feel like, well, temple.
Yeah, like a temple. It really does feel
Yeah.
like a temple. Like every, or most foreigner structures in Halo 1 and 2 in particular really just feel like temples.
Yeah.
I also
Again, something that I think is decidedly lacking from the
Yeah. Even I'd say 3, like I absolutely adore 3's for an aesthetic, but even with 3, it feels a bit lacking. But obviously, besides like Epitaph and Citadel stuff like that, but like the places that you go in campaign don't really feel like that as much.
Yeah. So I was kind of hoping that. So like obviously we're used to seeing with like with Halo CE and Halo 2, we're used to seeing the Forerunner aesthetic being quite gritty and grimy, but still kind of oddly futuristic and everything at the same time.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that with Halo 3, considering that there was a brand new Halo that was made, the replacement for Installation 0 Pro, I was kind of hoping that would be almost pristine, like all the metal would be.
It would have made sense, wouldn't it? Thinking about it. Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, it was still kind of. I mean, you didn't really see much of it outside of the snow, but like even the bits in the Warthog run were kind of aged. But then I guess you could say that like there are explosions going off around them that was marking them or something.
Yeah.
I suppose you could make that excuse.
I don't know if you've noticed on the Arbiter's armor as well, on the shoulder pauldron, there's actually an elite skull.
Oh, what?
Yeah, on his right shoulder pauldron.
Where are you? There you are. If you look on right shoulder pauldron.
Oh yeah, what? I never saw that before.
Yeah.
It's only on Halo 2. It's completely missing in Halo 3.
That's so sick. I never noticed that.
Cool, isn't it?
That's really cool. It's not there's like a little bit of ornate detail in there on Halo 2 Classic, but it's not really.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. Oh no, you can no. Hang on, I take it back. You can make it out on Classic as well. That's really cool. I never noticed that.
I see yours in Classic.
That's sick.
I've seen it in Anniversary, but.
That's sick.
Yeah. That's cool.
Dude, there's so many small details like that I just didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, hang on. I must have played this mission like easily well over 100 times, and I've never looked up in this area and seen the cave system.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Are you looking out the windows in like the big tiered rooms?
We're in the really empty cavern area.
We're in the first cavern area after the elites drop in.
Oh look, there's a whole
cavern area after the elites drop in.
There's a whole place.
I think you guys are like. Are we even on the same fucking mission? You are. Look at you guys.
It's like you get to that top bit where the elite says, "By the prophets, what have these brutes done? They have shed our brother's blood, and now they must die." That bit, like once you walk through the doors, you walk through out the other side, and you're inside like a cavern area.
Oh, I'm past that already, but I'll double back.
Okay. But yeah, we're in there. Yeah, but it's got a. What was the map in Halo 2?
Waterworks.
That was it. Yeah.
Wow! Holy shit! That was fast.
I already knew what map you were talking about.
Yeah. But it's similar to that, because obviously the Waterworks was like a big cavernous area, but it also had like Forerunner constructs kind of built into it, and it's kind of reminding me of that.
Yeah, I always wondered where the palette for Waterworks came from, because obviously it was in like any campaign mission until now, and it's very clearly from this.
Yeah.
Because it even has that same style of Forerunner construct where it's like bronze and really weathered. Like, if you go into Classic and look at these walls, they're so weathered. See, like I like Anniversary's Forerunner art style, but Classic here, for me, is just, like, I much prefer it. It looks really, like, industrial and weathered and just aged.
Yeah.
It looks a bit too pristine in Anniversary.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously a few bits of grime here and there, but yeah, it's the original looks like it should do, and that's ancient and ultra advanced and weathered.
I think weathered is a good term for it, because it is just like time has just slowly degraded it. These weird constructs that are just like beyond your comprehension. Like they just look so strange, and like I could not tell you for like the life of me what that is. Like power generator maybe, or what
it does, or anything. Yeah, that's kind of half the motivation of why we started this series. Is we just wanted especially as a kid when I was playing Halo, I would just spend hours walking around the campaign levels just looking at stuff, trying to figure out what the hell it was for.
Right, like, same.
Sort of developing my own headcanon on sort of what this, that, and the other did, and it just made sense, I suppose, to do the series where we could actually properly explore that and see if anyone else had some similar thoughts.
It's really cool because I used to.
Sorry, so good.
I used to do something really similar when I was a kid as well. Like literally, especially in Halo 2 more than any other Halo, really, just wander around the levels, just like staring at random stuff on walls and stuff, and just kind of I don't know. I guess it sounds weird, but just like thinking about it. Like just like wondering about it as a kid with a mind that was not yet properly formed, just thinking like, what does this mean? What could it be? Why is it here?
Yeah.
I love these rooms as well. And honestly, I love all of these rooms. They've all got such a cool kind of vibe to them.
Yeah.
Right, we cannot let that zealot die. Oh, he's currently massacring everything. Quite the opposite. Look at him, he's killing the moss to run away. Mad.
Like, our origin story for like this literally came from I wanted to play keys, or I had to do it on like normal, and I just couldn't be bothered with it. So I was like, I messaged her. I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna play through keys. I can't be bothered. Do you want to help?" And he joined, and we spent like a good 45 minutes just looking at the Proto Gravemind.
Oh yeah.
Like, we noticed a part of the Proto Gravemind had like a really long spine, which meant that it would have to have like it was bone as well.
Oh,
like, we'd have to have
real quick. I got that exact Cowardly Grunt achievement as well. I've never seen this guy before.
Yeah, I knew there was one in the game somewhere. I just didn't realize that was him.
Huh. Sorry, carry on. It just suddenly popped
just
up.
popped through on mine as well.
Achievement guide.
Yeah.
There you go. Easy 5 game score for everyone. But yeah, like we noticed like I had the spine on it, but it was like an organic spine, not like a flood made spine.
Yeah.
Ah.
And then we were like, that must come from like those like, you know, the 2-legged wolves from like E3 when they first showed Halo CE. And I was like, that might be like blind wolves or something, I think they're called. And like, that must be where it comes from. Like, maybe that's the view. Maybe they actually are now canon because it's in the spine of the
oh shit.
I mean, you never know, because they are actually canon now because of Hunters in the Dark, so maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they've been canon from day one. We just didn't know.
Secret
If I remember rightly from that book, don't they like it's very like they don't attack if you remain quiet.
Yeah, exactly like they were in the E3 2000 trailer.
Yeah.
Where like they don't attack you unless you attack them.
Like zombie pigmen.
Yeah, exactly.
Bit of Minecraft.
Yeah, there's some Minecraft lore in there as well. Yeah, dude, each one of these rooms just really reminds you of like a temple.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
It's like Epitaph. Is actually the map Epitaph in Halo 3 is actually built around the floor layout of a church, isn't it?
Yeah. Like a set of like a big citadel type church. It's cool.
Like a big cross, right?
Oh yeah, I think it is like a If you look down on it from like a bird's eye view, it probably is a cross. I never thought about that.
Because most cathedrals are built like in a cross shape.
Yeah.
Ah.
I say most because there's literally one in my city that is specifically not a cross shape. Like it's literally a circle. But
yeah. Are you sure that's a church and not a weird foreign building?
Go and the stained glass looks familiar. There's this green guy on it. And I'm trying to figure out who it is.
Oh, this what, a cyborg?
It could be. Yeah, it's Jesus from the future.
Future Jesus.
Dude, I love this room.
There are a lot of Bible references for Halo, aren't there?
I mean,
Halo,
John 117.
Yeah,
Halo.
exactly. Oh, the door to the control room's open.
Oh yeah. Have a look through. Yeah, it is. I wonder what that's like if you no-clip down there and went in. I wonder if the entire room was rendered.
I doubt it would be rendered, but my best guess is because this level seems to be split in 2 parts, like Delta Halo and Regret. Chances are that it's probably as detailed as it will be up until you hit the load point when you go inside.
Yeah.
On the whatever the mission is, Great Journey. I'd imagine it's probably as detailed as that. But I'd love to see someone make a mod where they just turn this into one big mission.
Yeah,
Like,
I wonder why that's not happened yet. I
mean, it's something I could possibly do. I mean, I've got the capability to do it. I just don't have the energy. It's a lot of work for something that ultimately amounts to nothing anyway.
I mean, it could end up being like an issue with the engine's memory limitations.
Yeah,
possibly. Yeah.
But I mean, if that's the case, you could just add in like deload areas.
Oh, yeah,
Halo
sure.
shit behind you and make like points of no returns.
I mean, there's a lot of doors that you go through on this level that you could just like lock after you go through them and just delete everything.
I mean, I could give it a bloody good shot. I've got plenty of time over summer.
That'd be so good, because I always wanted to see that kind of rendition of Halo 2 when it was like Delta Halo and Regret were on mission, when Uprising and Great Journey were on mission, and stuff like that. Like, I always liked it. By the way, that sound, did you hear that weird sound then from the wildlife that was like, nyeh, nyeh? That sound is like... Right, firstly, that sound sounds nothing like the sound that I just made, and secondly, that sound is like insanely nostalgic to me.
Yeah.
Because I remember it being like weirdly loud. It was almost like it wasn't mixed properly.
Yeah. There's a few sounds like that like trigger my nostalgia. It's like when you're in the I don't think you hear it very much in Halo 2, but definitely in Halo CE when you're in inside sort of the, I think it's made on Assault in the control room, when you're inside sort of some of the internal spaces, you hear that weird kind of wind echo kind of sound.
I know exactly what. I know
like
exactly
a deep
what.
rumble one.
It's called. I know the file sound of that. It's called factory wind.
Factory wind. That's it. Yeah.
If you go and stand on Hang 'em High, it's the default like audio for Hang 'em High.
Every time I hear that, I'm straight back to being a kid again, playing Halo 2 for the first time.
Same, dude. I love that sound. It's actually like really creepy. Like, I made a year or so ago. I made a video about the kind of sort of implied lore of all the CE multiplayer maps, and that sound really got me thinking. Like, oh, is it like a factory making a sound, or is it like a beast or something? Because it sounds like a massive monster if you actually listen to it. Like a roar.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
The
thing is, I don't even have to pull a file up. I can just hear it in my head.
If you do mod these two levels into one, you need to make it so like a banshee spawns right when you come out of the door and you can see the control room.
Oh yeah, just fly over to it. Just skip the
Just
entire
fly straight over.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I can't like promise anything, but I can definitely give it a fucking good go.
Just land your banshee and just sit around the door, wait for Tartarus, and just backsmack him when he comes in with Miranda and Johnson.
Yeah, just punch him.
End the game.
And then
nice
roll
and early.
credits.
Yeah, just roll credits. Start the cliffhanger, roll the credits.
Like, not even that. Like literally, just everything ends. Everything.
Oh, this is the. I think this is the first time that you see Bruce using human weapons.
Whoa!
There you go.
I
He
just
took you
got
out.
wiped out then.
Whereabouts are you guys? I'm in the big room having a gander.
We're just taking on the brutes before you get the ghost for the first time.
Right, I'm on my way over there now.
For people watching, obviously, as I'm sure you're aware, Halo 2 is a 2-player co-op only. So me and Luke are both playing on PC, and Dashie is playing on the Xbox Series S.
Yes, I am.
And well, I'm I'm not going to talk up my editing skills because it's probably powerfully evident that it's not the case. But I'm trying my best to edit this together to make it seem like there's 3 people playing.
I could just see you thinking to yourself in like 2 days' time when you get to edit this video, like, oh, why did I say that?
Why did I say that? I'm such a bell end.
What I really want to know.
What's that?
When you get down below where the scarab blows where the scarab blows the door open.
Yeah.
I want to know if you fly up, is this little outcrop still here? It probably is, because they're probably meant to be 2 things. Oh, here come the brutes.
Yeah, it probably is. I know there was recently a really cool glitch found for Halo 2 speedrunning where you can drive off this edge. It doesn't go down very far. It goes down to about there. You're getting close. Yeah, there was this really cool glitch found where you can drive off the edge of this cliff in a ghost and just land at the start of Great Journey and survive.
Really?
Yeah, and just ends the level.
That's on a list of stuff I gotta try now.
It's cool. It's to do with like you basically trick the game into thinking that you're not in the ghost, but you are in the ghost, so it gets rid of the fall death timer.
Okay.
Right.
It's used in a lot of speedrunning.
This is I'm perilously close to the end of this now. Oh, I just triggered a checkpoint.
Oh, that might have been me. I jumped up on top of the cliff.
Okay.
Like.
Did you do the speedrun method around the side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so cool. There's so many little ledges up here you can get to.
Yeah, just be careful you don't trigger the end of the mission by accident.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, to be fair, I know where to go to do that, and I don't think you should be able to do it like accidentally, unless like you really, really are unlucky.
Yeah, like it's like a very specific corner of like 2 bits of rock.
Yeah. It's so cool just wandering around outside these levels. I really hope Infinite lets you do this. Like, I don't care how broken it makes the game look. It's fun.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, is that I think the spirit of making the game look as polished and complete as possible is part of the reason it's detracted away from from being able to explore outside the level. Because I mean, again, I've got no problem with things being quote unquote broken when we get to it, if you get outside the level, because it's kind of a reward.
Yeah, exactly. You know? That's the way that I used to see it as a kid.
Like replayability.
It's like it's like when we were doing Delta Halo, and we got outside. No, it wasn't Delta. It was Regret, wasn't it? We got outside of Regret, and we went back over to the part of the play space that would have been Delta Halo, and all of the old like the original like structures that you see when you first drop in the drop pods were still there, like in Anniversary. And you could you were floating in the air above it, and that's just like so cool that was. It was even in the fact that it was in Anniversary graphics. It meant that somebody actually put the effort in to making sure they remained there.
It's like as well, like that whole Easter egg, the Trigate thing. I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard of that. yeah, like
that's an old one.
Mystery of the Trigate. That's like the first ever Halo conspiracy theory video for me. Like that thing started me off on conspiracy theories. Like that thing, even that's their Anniversary.
I doubled back and I'm at the start of the mission again by going outside the map.
In fact, I think that's where we're headed around this corner.
Yeah.
It's so cool that you can do this, and that like the areas are still loaded as well.
Yeah, I just enjoy it because it's like okay, this may come as a shock. I'm not great at Halo. So I just like being able to explore though. Like there's so much cool stuff. I like knowing how stuff's like made and put together. Getting down this cliff is gonna be fucking treacherous. But I just like knowing how shit works. It's like being able to go back and go, oh right, so like the trigger is here, and you know, like being able to see that without modding tools is so rewarding because it's cool. A skill in itself to find those sort of. Not really in Halo 2. This place is full of holes, but like it requires skill to find them anyway.
Dude, check how well made this little like really untextured broken bit of terrain is in Anniversary. It's like someone consciously went back and made this little bit. Like, that just looks natural in Anniversary. It looks really bad in Classic, but Anniversary, that looks like a natural piece of terrain. That's really cool.
This cave is a natural formation.
This strange, untextured rock is a natural formation.
Alright, now I've got to figure out a way to climb up a 90-degree incline.
Oh, God. Oh, dear. Oh,
oh my God, how are you... Oh, no, okay, there's a bit of terrain there in Classic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's spawned down there.
Yeah. See, the fact that you can do this, it's just so cool. I love the fact that you can do this. I'm a very big fan of this. I love this game so much. Holy shit, dude.
Ah, there we go. There we go.
I think I see another switch. Like some Trigate type shit.
There probably is, to be fair. Where is it?
I really don't know how to explain. It's just kind of in the air. But if you go around the back as though you're going back to the start of the mission, if you find a place where like the anniversary graphics for the floor are above where the actual floor is, so you're under the map, and look sort of towards the control room, there's like this weird thing. If you can't find it, you can cut to my screen. I can't look at it directly because it like deloads, but I can't figure out what it is properly.
I've got things down here. I like looking at this area in Anniversary is so cool because it just looks like terrain, like regular usable terrain.
So back towards the control room, did you say?
Sort of, yeah. Like if I wish this game had like a compass or something. You might just have to cut to my screen for that, but
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that'll be the one frame that people get to see from my screen.
Dude, I love how gnarly RB's hand looks in Anniversary. It's like really spiky.
Yeah, it's very spiky is a good word for it, yeah.
Really spiky. Cool.
Oh no, I think I'm about to die. Yeah, I died. Shit. Oh my god. I died and did about 16 cartwheels back into the map. I'm just gonna break out the map
Me
again.
and one of my friends have got this long-running joke about Arbiter's death sound in this game, where it's like it can just, you know, when Arbiter falls off the map or something, he goes, "Oh!" Like, I just imagine like Joe Staten and Marty in the booth with Keith David, like, "Right, Keith. So today we're gonna have you doing Arbiter death sound. So we want you to pretend that you're falling from a great height, and pretend, but at the same time pretend you're an Arbiter." Like, how does that pitch go?
Yeah, it's like, okay, use this character who's completely made up and cannot feel anything because he's fake, and then make a death sound for him.
But a death sound that has him falling from a great height to the point where you can't hear him anymore. It's just so weird.
I like the ones like the Master Chief. But it's like it doesn't sound anything like the Master Chief. You know, it's such like a break of character. Like he talks like with this really sort of like baritone voice.
Oh yeah, I know.
He dies and he's like, ah!
It's like you've got that Mario sound effect in Halo 3 as well, where they did like a Mario.
I think it's Halo
reference.
2, isn't it?
Oh, is it Halo 2? I thought it was Halo 3. It might be Halo 2. You might be right. That's just
I
so
think
clearly
it is.
not Chief.
Yeah, it's cool that like, stuff like that's in the game.
Yeah.
Like, you're rewarded for literally failing at the game. I like that because that's the kind of reward I can get behind. Can I go down?
Oh,
that
dear.
way? I'm gonna go up this way.
I literally,
Damn it.
I swear, like 40-50% of my childhood was spent wandering around outside the map on Halo 2.
Yeah.
A lot of mine was spent like on the Arc when you use the brute chopper to boost up, like when you come out like to the tank.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. To get on
and
top
you
of
can
the
double
Citadel.
back. Yeah, and like because the other half of the Citadel, like the other side, just meant to be a play space that was cut, and they just didn't use it. But it was
Really?
intended to be a play space apparently. Yeah, from level design stuff, you could see that you meant to have two massive battles, and you meant to fight like two scarabs, I think.
Ah,
And then that was cut and placed in like the Covenant instead.
I didn't know that.
I think I might be incorrect on that. I think it came up like a General Heat video. He brings it up, but I have seen like the sort of plans for the mission somewhere. I find it super interesting. I like knowing about like good stuff.
Dude, the
I like
outside
knowing
of this
what they
map.
didn't give us.
Yeah, yes, dude. Yeah, I'm the same as well. Like, I love cut content in games more than content that's actually in the games.
Damn it.
The
Yeah, it's
idea
more
of
interesting 'cause
like,
it's mystery.
yeah, exactly. The idea of what almost came to be but never did come to be. Oh, it's raining here.
What, over there?
Yeah. On this cliffside, it's raining. Like really
Peculiar
raining.
inclement weather.
Yeah, I know,
It
right?
sound ungraceful, but where the fuck am I? I really don't know where I am. I think I'm above. Okay, yeah, that's where you go.
Dude, we've not killed an enemy for like a good 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Welcome to the cartographer.
The power of Halo 2.
Right, so I can go that way, or I can go that way. There's still a brute over there.
Anniversary looks so good.
Oh, there's that jackal sniper. I'm gonna fuck him up.
I actually think my favorite aspect of H2A is it's tied between either the brutes or the out of the map terrain. Like
Yeah.
this little bit up here is so comfy in Anniversary. Like a little cliffside with some trees on it, some low poly trees, but still trees.
Yeah. Set up a picnic blanket,
Oh,
and
dude.
yeah.
That's the dream right there. That's the dream. There's a
It's a
bit
hell of
over
a view
there.
as well.
It really is. It like and dude, seeing the Phantom over there as well. That looks so
Yeah.
cool. That's like trailer material. Just seeing it fly over the cliffs like that.
Yeah.
There's a bit down there, I think, where the librarian doll is. I think it's like right there. There's like a little ledge that's also really, really comfy.
Nice.
This just reminds you of like the Alps or something.
I have
what was that?
acquired a beam rifle.
Did you hear that? That weird
Yeah.
screech. That was weird, wasn't it? I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
Was it like a high pitch, sort of like not screech, but like a bird screech?
Nah, it was like a a bit deeper than a bird. It was like it sounded like I don't know. I don't know what it was.
It was a mower.
Yeah, so it's an actual real mower. Oh,
Where
hang
are we
on,
now?
That's
Oh,
nice.
yeah,
This
That's where the
elite's
doll is.
awesome. I like this elite. He's cool. I'm gonna call him Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Let's go. Alright, fine. Fuck you then, Jimmy. You can stay there.
I have
Do you reckon
no
we can
idea.
make? You reckon we can make the jump over to there?
I'm thinking that it's a possibility if we like run and use the crouch
Yeah.
crouch glitch.
Oh, easy.
I fell back into the map to get a sniper rifle.
No!
So I'm gonna go back out the map.
Oh, I made it.
Oh, nice. Let's go.
If MCC was still like 30 tick, I would absolutely love to use the sword to try and sword fly to get out the map a bit more.
They made it easier. There was an update a few years ago where they made sword flying on 60 tick easier. The doll's here, by the way.
And I still can't do it. Great.
Yeah, dude. It's still really hard on Anniversary and MCC. It's like, do you know that skip on Arbiter where you can clip through the wall through the glass window to hit Heretic? I think that is possible again now on MCC, but it's just really hard because of the tick rate.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Off.
It's hard. Like sword flying is fine, but it's the ones where you use a sniper rifle to get the reticles turn red for a frame. When you switch back to a sword, so you can basically sword launch at anyone at any range.
Very cool glitch.
Yeah, it's one of the coolest things ever. And then they went and ruined it in Halo 3.
I know, dude. Halo 3 sword is so sad compared to Halo 2. Every sword, actually, is sad compared to Halo 2's. Every single
the last
sword is
episode of the cartographer would disagree. There's about 6 times where I hit a flood and it just did nothing.
I think for me it was like in Halo CE, every single time I saw an elite wielding a sword, I feared for my life. And then suddenly in Halo 2 I can pick one up and I'm like, oh my god!
Suddenly you are the fear.
Yeah.
I love all the little like blockades you get to on this canyon as well.
Yeah.
So cool.
Bit on here? I can.
Like this little blockade here.
Yeah. I love that it's like a little toboggan ride going down through this canyon.
Yeah, it does feel like that, doesn't it?
What the...
Okay. We've got back into the level. We're on the ghosts running. I'm going down through the.
Oh, I'm just skating around the outside, just taking a look at everything.
Okay.
Oh, it's raining up here. Okay.
It'll be an interesting change of perspective then.
Yeah, there was a loading zone that you hit and it just suddenly starts raining and it doesn't stop even if you go back. Oh, there's a berserk brute on there. Sorry, there was.
Not anymore.
My initial reason for doubling back as soon as I got the map was that I wonder if the holes that are in like the cavern ceilings actually there.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
They were just. I think they're just bitmaps internally because I could not find them at all.
Oh, that's a shame.
I love this little bit here where there's the jackal set on the log.
Yeah.
There's something. It sounds so dumb, but there's something so like, I don't know, just neat about having them use natural terrain like that. Like, oh, there's a log that's fallen over 2 rocks. Let's put some jackal snipers and some regular jackals on here. Like, just I don't know. There's just something so cool, so like nice about that.
Yeah. Although I'm not so sure about the water effects here in Anniversary.
Oh God, Jesus!
I'm above the the area that leads down to
it's
a
like a jet
stream.
wash.
Yeah, it does.
There's a waterfall at the end of this canyon.
Oh my God! Yeah, okay, that's definitely bugged. I've never seen that before.
I mean, original graphics isn't too bad.
Yeah.
But nah.
That's insane. That is actually insane. If you sat in that, you'd get launched across the canyon and splatter against that wall over there.
Oh yeah.
By the way, it's illegal to not splat the sky. FYI.
Yeah.
It's actually illegal.
Oh, I missed the other one.
No.
What the fuck was that? I think I just witnessed something despawn.
Really?
I think. I just saw like a...
It'd be fun. Oh, right. Wow.
I just got BXR by that brute.
That's another throwback BXR. Bring it back in Infinite. We're alright.
Please. Please. My hands are eternally
I don't have a grenade. I'm just going to punch this thing until I die.
Oh, but this punch animation is so joke as well. He like really like light-handedly slaps it.
Uh-oh.
Have you got camo?
Oh, do you know what else actually goes severely underrated, now that I think about it? Is the animations for when like the Arbiter pulls out an energy sword.
Oh, yeah, I love that. I like how Halo 3 kept that as well. There's custom animations for elites and swords.
I did not know that was for... There were stuff for 3. I know that there's one for... Reach, where like when the elite equips an energy sword, he'll throw it up in the air and catch it.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. That is cool. It's like a little toss in the air and then he catches it and activates it.
Yeah, it's a really small toss. When you watch it in slow motion, it's pathetic. But like at normal speed, if you catch that going in the air, you're like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's these small details that like make the entire game work.
It really is.
You can have all the gunplay, but You can have all you can have all the
Ow.
play in the world.
Oh, I just clutched there. Holy shit. Oh no, there's
I'm gonna drop
jackal
down here and
snipers
hope for the
somewhere.
best.
Oh, I see him.
Okay, yeah, I'm at that part with the. I think I found the river you were on about. You know, the one that would basically pressure
Glitched.
wash your feet clean.
Yeah.
Off.
Yeah, yeah. It pull the skin off your feet if you stood in it.
It'd do more than that. It'd make you do about 16 backflips.
Dude, there's a jackal sniper literally sat in a bush like he's got a ghillie suit on, sniping me.
And I think they skipped all the load zones for this as well. There's no wraith or anything down here, or roots.
Lovely.
All right.
You probably
Yeah,
did
I get the fun experience. I don't get to shoot anything. And I get to look at everything until I get ambushed in a second.
Oh,
Oh, where do you come from?
God knows.
I think the terminal is at that sort of fenced area where the wraith is. By the way,
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, I think I know what you mean.
I think we don't know if we've grabbed every terminal in Halo 2 so far, but
I used,
know
to,
where it is.
I used to love this room as well. This room in here reminded me of the armory on the moor.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just like weapons everywhere. You just take whatever you want. That's so
oh my
cool.
god, I actually caught up to you guys. I'm outside
Nice.
that room. Can you hear me knocking on the door?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Come on in, man. Come on in.
I'm on my way in.
Yeah, I used to love these rooms as a kid. Like it's like when Halo 3 came out. One of the first things me and also my friend built on Forge was just on the pit, just spawned every weapon in a room. And we're like, yeah, this is a map.
Yeah.
And then when the Forge World came out, there's no line. You built a hangar inside Coliseum.
Yeah.
You didn't play Reach if you didn't do that. I don't want to go back and do that again.
I like
Beef
seeing-
stew, lumpy gravy.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, beans. Beans
Oh,
with
you found
rice and bacon.
MREs?
Yeah.
Beans. Yeah.
Dope.
So is this going to be one of the next meals on flooded with flavour?
To be fair, I could very easily do both of these things in a Dutch oven, quite easily,
Nice.
making the
another
Halo
one
2
behind
rations.
Pork ribs.
Hang on, there's ribs.
Yeah, it's sort of like the middle can at the back.
We don't have that. It's not there for us.
We've only got two by the looks of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are you in the armory room still? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's two
Oh yeah,
for
I
us.
did. Dude, I got one that says like, what's it say? It's got pork ribs, boneless in barbecue sauce.
There's nerve gas over here.
Oh, lovely. Well, that's seasoning for
Yeah.
the rice and beans. Bit of nerve gas on top.
Peach dessert, salty.
Salty peach.
Yeah, it says peach dessert,
Okay.
salty.
Oh,
Ew.
hang on. There's power cores. Oh, I never noticed that. Look under there. There's power cores under the tables.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
I'll be honest. I actually genuinely thought you were far enough away. Don't worry though.
Did you blow them up?
Yeah, I may have blown them up.
I'm
You
gonna
hit-
step out the room while I do this.
You hit the beans and rice and bacon, the lumpy beefsteak stew, but you didn't break them, so all is well.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all
Nothing,
good. They're still
nothing
edible.
can,
Yeah.
nothing can undermine the UNSC's determination for food. Okay, I turned that room into a fustibuck.
Hang on, what's that? I can hear like a radio or something. Oh no, it's when you melee that. It's when you melee one of those little table things. There's 400 tables. It sounds like a radio on the floor. Oh, there's a radioactive case here.
Hmm.
I think you set off an explosive in here a minute ago.
There's nerve gas. There's radiation. There's pork and beans.
The radiation is actually just more MREs.
Exactly. That out of date. I mean, in Halo 3 we used World War II architecture. Maybe we're using World War II MREs.
Possibly.
I wouldn't put it past somebody on YouTube to eat them still. If I haven't used
That's
them
cool.
features.
There's something similar to the mantle of responsibility on the ceiling in here.
Oh yeah. It's very that's really similar.
That one's pretty much the
I
mantle
reckon
of
you could.
responsibility.
Hang on.
Is it not just flipped?
Jump. Hey. Yeah, that is the old, just upside down. If you look at it from this point of view, like look at it from the direction that I'm looking, it is just the mantle of responsibility.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it's the Janus key. Look. Like I can get
Hang
up
on.
here.
Is that what the fucking middle of the mantle of responsibility
Yeah.
is?
The
Yeah.
Janus, yeah, it's the same shape as the Janus key. Yeah.
It fits into it perfectly.
I don't have face cam on, but I've just put my controller out to absorb this 1 minute.
I 3D printed the Janus key.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What, like life size?
Yeah.
How big is it?
It's about 15 centimeters in length.
It's
Oh,
life
okay.
size.
It's life size.
Yeah. I've printed 2 of them for like the 2 halves of the Janus key, and that's for my highest tier patron.
That's really cool. I'll tell you one thing I love about these rooms as well on Classic. For some reason they're not there on Anniversary. Is like, what the hell was that? Oh, it's a Jackal Sniper. They're like circuit boards beneath the floor here.
Yeah.
A lot of Halo 1 and Halo 2 Forerunner architecture had these, and they were kind of missing after that.
Yeah, it's just like additional detail under the surface, and it's yeah.
Do you know what it kind of looks like? It looks like the back of like Halo C's Mark V, like in the recessed bits.
Oh yeah,
It kind of reminds me of that with like little bits of light and just circuitry and shit.
Mm.
Yeah, it definitely does look like circuitry. That's cool.
Yeah, I've despawned everything.
Elite.
So
Oh, hello. He's hiding from the Jackal Sniper. There's another one.
Wow.
Oh god.
crazy.
Nice.
I still like, no matter how much I play Halo, and I've got like an absurd amount of hours in Halo. No matter how much I play it, I will never get tired of looking up and seeing like the Halo ring, like
Yeah.
circling. It's like, oh,
such a unique skybox.
yeah, it's so nice.
I always forget that drop pods come in here.
Yeah.
Oh, our elite has that wreath.
Oh.
Nothing has dropped in for me because everything's still on load.
You definitely missed the load zone.
I'm okay with that though. Like, I don't have to fight shit.
Just comfier.
Yeah, exactly. It's just everything is at a leisurely pace.
Yeah. Sorry, Dashie. We'll do all the heavy lifting. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We are all in the same game, right, guys? Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's crazy.
I'm
How
gonna-
you guys are fighting guys. I can't see them.
I'm gonna bring back that classic edit that I did back in Halo C where I do split screen,
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
like synthesized split screen with our different feeds.
That's kind of cool. That would be cool, actually. I mean,
So you doing the
we
heavy
synced.
lifting for kills is makes a difference, doesn't it?
No, see what's happening. We're just using camo. You can't see us. We're here in your game, killing enemies, but we just have camo on.
Yeah.
I'm like Bruce Willis in Sixth Sense. I'm just a ghost. Like, the Arbiter's fingers when he looks left and right when holding an energy sword, like, I don't like them. They remind me of like the Xenomorph fingers.
Yeah, but the
Professional,
elites were kind of somewhat inspired and designed off of the
I mean,
Oh, yeah,
the
I know that,
counselor headdress is straight up the Alien Queen, helmet.
yeah.
It looks so cool though.
Oh, do you know what game I reckon would be awesome to play? Like, if you could get a group together to play it, would be Alien vs Predator, the one that came on 360.
Oh, I never got to play that. Is that the one where you can play as Colonial Marines, Predator,
You can
or
play as
Alien?
any of the three factions, and if you pick anything that's not Predator, you're at an immediate disadvantage. Because for balance, they went for like Predator has thermal and Xenomorph vision, has shorter cannons, wrist blades, and invisibility. Marines get like a rifle. And that's it.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
they are useless.
I guess it's canon in that sense.
Yeah, it's really fun. Like playing as a Xenomorph and being able to run on the walls, and some of the maps like dynamically change as well. It's like I say dynamic, like doors would open and close in the temples, like in AVP.
They did really well with the reflections in this puddle.
Yeah, there's no Halo ring though.
Oh,
Like if you look in the reflection, there's
Ah.
no ring.
That's cool. There is no Halo ring. You're right.
Like the rings are the reflections.
They're never actually there. That's cool.
I wish there was an elite here. Really, my favorite voice line from this game is the elite going, "I've taken a grievous wound." That's my favorite one.
I love the Halo 2 Elite. The Halo 2 Elites are my, in terms of voice and design, is absolutely my favorite. I love them so much. They sound a bit like goofy enough to be kind of fun, but also like really wise and just like I don't
Very
know.
noble.
Yeah, very noble.
These are basically what velociraptors would have been if they didn't go extinct.
What jackals?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Primeval Halo Edition.
Oh my god, I remember that show.
Yeah, I rewatched a clip on YouTube the other day. Fucking CG was awful. Like anything
Dude.
BBC is terrible.
Bro, I was just gonna say the CGI. Like, I know a lot of people love that show now. It's got a cult following, but the CGI in that show, I remember the anomalies used to look so bad. I'm sorry, they just didn't look
Same with
great.
Doctor Who as well.
Yeah, I rewatched season 1 of Doctor Who a few years ago, or whatever season it technically was, the Christopher Eccleston season.
Yeah.
And like, I love it so much. Christopher Eccleston's a great guy, great actor, one of my favorites. But the CGI, dude, oh no,
It's dreadful.
it just ain't it. Like God, how old was I at the time? 8 or 9 when that came out. My 8
How
or
old are you
9-year-old brain. 24, unfortunately. I'm a goddamn boomer.
youngest.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're most definitely the youngest.
Yeah, I'm 22. I'm but
Okay.
a child.
You're just the youngest.
Yeah, just about. I appear to have accidentally triggered the end of the mission. By accidentally, I mean I walked through the door forgetting the end of the mission was here.
You accidentally triggered it by walking into the trigger.
Yeah.
Is that ghost spawned?
right.
Oh, no, there it is.
What I'll do is I will
No.
I'll stop my recording once the. Actually, I'll let one of you guys run the cutscene recording. I'll stop my recording now for the video, but I'll keep my audio running.
That's all good.
Oh! That elite just boosted into him.
Yeah. Oh, anyone else?
I think that's it. Can we open the door
Yeah,
without, like,
more.
actually... Oh, there's more.
You can open it, but I think if you walk like through the
Oh, yeah, there we go.
threshold of the door, it ends.
Should we try and get some grenades in the cutscene?
Go on. Come on, open the door.
Open.
And
Oh, no, I saw them despawn! No!
we tried. We tried.
Dude, I love the fact that Arbiter-in-Chief in this game just used whatever weapon you were using before in the cutscenes.
Yeah, it actually carries over.
Yeah. Like this scene here, if you keep a sword, Arbiter holds a sword like a rifle.
The councils, are they?
Just cutting into his hand.
Yeah, just slicing his wrist open.
It's a rifle, I promise.
Oh, I love the Halo 2 Phantom sound so much. That sound is
Yeah.
only ever used in cutscenes.
I was gonna make a point about that. Like everything's just like bass boosted, but like really techy.
Blur
Yeah.
did so well with the cutscenes.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, they really did.
That's why I really like that Halo VFX has started doing kind of a bit like a blur treatment on the Halo 3 cutscenes as well.
Dude, his intro for Halo was so good. Oh, actually, real quick, I just noticed, at least in classic graphics, Tartarus doesn't have the elite skull in his shoulder there.
Does he not?
No.
I should do. Does he get to after the last missions scene, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd think. I mean, I would have assumed, like, technically you would have got it after what's the quarantine zone? Yeah,
Quarantine zone, yeah.
Yeah, quarantine
Yeah.
zone, yeah.
or maybe High Charity.
Speaking of high charity, I'm on high charity now, but obviously I'm not like actually recording.
Yeah, do you want me to end my recording here?
Yeah, I'll just do a quick outro and everything. And yeah, so thanks, Luke.
My pleasure. Absolutely my pleasure. Oh, hello. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was a clean transition. Oh, dude, go for it. Later.